Raymond, many congratulations. It's been a long time in coming, but how does it feel to be back on the stage in front of fans and winning?
No, this is what you want. This is what you want, of course. I know I retired because I wasn't myself anymore. The last years in my career were bad, private problems, and I said I'm going to give up because I'm a nightmare for everyone around me. And then a couple of months later, Corona was there. I couldn't do any exhibitions, and I was divorcing and all. And I'm thinking, what to do next? I was bored. And I was thinking to myself, And then I met Ivo Kuitert. He was my coach in the BDO, and he said, "You get your tour card back." I said, "No, I can't do that. I just gave up." And I did, and got my tour card back. And then Bolton came, Pro Tour, and it's not easy. Pro Tour is really tough, many good players. And at the end, the will to win is always there, and I'll be happy to be back on stage. Yeah, very happy.
Just on what you said there, do you think if COVID hadn't come along, you wouldn't have come back because the exhibitions would have still been there and you would have still been busy doing them?
Well, that's I don't know. When I took the decision with Jacko was my manager, and he said, "Ray, come on, we can't do this anymore. You're a nightmare for everyone around you." I agreed, I was. But I was never ever really happy with the decision. I was never ever, hey, hold on, darts is my life. Darts is my whole. I can't live without darts. What am I gonna do? So you don't know, and you always have the feeling, is this maybe you're gonna come back, but I never thought I'd come back after 1 year, because I never thought that. So life is full with strange things, with surprises, and I'm glad to did it, and I'm part of it, something fantastic again.
Now you are back. What's it like, and where is your game in comparison to where it was?
Well, if you retire, the best option is to retire with COVID, because there was no crowd. No, in all fairness, I'm really happy to playing in front of them. I missed it. I missed it for the last 2 years, of course. If you're a player like myself, you want this. This is what you want, to playing on the highest level and play against the best players in the world. That's what you want. And I have dreams. I still have dreams. Otherwise, I wouldn't come back. If I don't feel I can win tournaments like I did in a Pro Tour, which was really surprising for me back at the time in March, but I did it. It's all about belief, If you don't believe, you need to make a plan for yourself. And my plan was get my tour card back and qualify for the Worlds, and everything in between is like a bonus. And hopefully I can show the world that the old Ray is back, the happy Ray, and that's what the crowd wants.
That old Ray, that happy Ray, used to win TV titles. Can this version of Raymond van Barneveld still win those TV titles?
I can, but it's hard to say it like now. If you say to your first TV tournament this year, you say I'm going to win this tournament, going to win the Worlds. I don't think I can, but maybe small steps. I'm qualified for the Players' Championship as well, and for the Worlds. So I think I really had a big target this year, and every round is a bonus. I tried to qualify Tuesday for the next phase, one game at a time. Gary Enns is a fantastic player, we all know that, 2 times world champion. So I'm looking forward to that game, and then we see what happens after.
Right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Raymond, because you're starting from scratch in the rankings, does it feel like you're playing without pressure and you've still got a lot to offer the spot?
Yeah, I was. How do I explain this? If you lowering out of the top 32, if you top 32 in the world, and then you're 34, and then 35, and then you go lower. Sometimes it's better to go a year out and then start from scratch, and then you're building up, and building up feels better than going down all the time. And I think some players, for some players, it might be a good idea, because if they have to defend a lot of prize money, like Rob Cross did in the Worlds, he used to defend £400,000. He got beat first round 2 years later, and that's hard because the prize money is affecting you. Yeah.
Obviously, all roads leading to Ali Pali. Are you on a mission for redemption to heal those hurts?
Yeah, of course, but I'm not there yet. I need to work on my stamina. I need to work on all and everything around it, because it's sound weird, but it's not new for me, but it feels new. You know, I have to adjust myself again. I need to adjust with the crowd again, and sometimes it's really irritating if you do so well on a practice board, like 140s, 180s all the time, and your darts are always like too low every time. And that first leg, you know, I got a target. Ray, everyone is texting me, Ray, you need to win 5-0. But do it, you know, and I was missing, because of that pressure, I was missing doubles in the first leg. And if you hit that 51, then you 1-0 down, and then it will get in your system like negativity. And maybe I should have won then 5-2 or 5-3 at the end, but then you still lost 2-3 legs, which could be very important at the end.
The World Series finals that were recently in Amsterdam, you weren't included in the Dutch wildcards. Did that hurt a little bit?
Well, I wasn't really expecting it. It would have been nice, of course, to play for the Dutch crowd, but at the end, it's not a ranked event. It would have been nice, you know, but the PDC took the top 4 players in the world, and hey, I had my chances. I had many times to say thank you to the PDC, and I still do. In all these years, they gave me wild cards for the PDC, for the Premier League, and the World Series. And I want to say thank you, and also sorry for my behaviour in all these last years, because I know I can't be a really bad person, and sorry for that. And I want to go further now, like showing my best for the next 3 to 5 years.
Thanks, Ray. Well done.
Ray, you talked about the Players' Championship victory at the start of the season. Did the expectation change at all after that?
Well, after that final, I got interviewed, and he said, "Hey, you're still in have chances for the World Match Play," and I was never ever thinking of that. And then he woke me up. I was thinking, "Oh, hold on, I still can qualify." And then pressure came again. But the problem was the ranking of the World Match Play is already starting in August, you know, last year. And I already jumped in March, so I came a little bit too short. I was too short for the Grand Prix, but now I'm well, you know. And for the next year, maybe I have better chances now. It would have been great to be in Avos, of course. It's so great to play in front of the Dutch crowd. But hey, it's the same to playing here or in Ireland or in Scotland, you know. The crowd always amazing.
And are these the sort of moments you're walking, obviously yesterday back on Sky? Are these the moments
It was fantastic. It was fantastic, but sometimes I wanted to watch it back on YouTube, right? Because in Ahoy in Rotterdam, and we all saw these walk-ons, you know, they were brilliant. But the problem is you're too focused on the game, you know. You want to win, and that's what your target is. And at the end, you're sitting at home and you watch it back, you're thinking, no, this didn't happen. No, they were cheering for me, you know. And then you start realizing what you achieved in your career.